All over West Michigan, this is 24-Hour News 8 Football Frenzy.
Well, hi again. Welcome to our final Friday night football frenzy quarterfinal games in the drive to Ford Field. Quite a few games will be played tomorrow, but we've got highlights from 5 tonight. I'm Jack Doles. That's Larry Figursky, Zach Sapanik, and we'll start in Division 2. Forest Hills Central and Lowell played for the second time this year. Game 1 was a doozy. 41-37 Lowell won that one. This one, though, winner takes a step toward Ford Field. And that's Tanner Halleck to Bryce Clay. Rangers up 7-6 in the first quarter. Second quarter, David Cruz caps off the drive. Second rushing touchdown of the game. Red Arrows up 15-13 at half. Third quarter, Tanner Halleck to Tate Halleck. The Halleck brothers make it 19-15. Rangers with the lead. Then third quarter, Forest Hill Central driving, pass, up in the air, and it is picked off by Connor Dama. Wins the wrestling match for the ball, and that leads to this. First play of the fourth quarter, Cruz on the keeper, and he's in for his third touchdown of the night, makes it 22-19. Lowell defense does the rest. Hayden Barry Collier with another interception. Red Arrows advance 22-19.
To see where you've come from a few months ago, standing on this field right now at this current time, what's that feeling like?
I'm so proud of them. The kids and the coaches have all just worked and they've evolved, and they are away, man. They just undercommit and over deliver and all of those things that you need to do. You need to just keep your mouth shut, work hard, and understand the game of football, and do the best you can to advance.
To Division 3 now in another regular season rematch. The OK Green champion Bulldogs of Byron Center coming off a great season under Mark Sisko, taking the field tonight at 10-1, but returning to the scene of their only loss, Muskegon. OK Black champion Big Reds also 10-1, put a 49-14 thumping of the Dogs in week 4. And unfortunately for Byron Center, it got worse tonight. First quarter, Khalil Pimpleton fakes the inside give, just hops his way through traffic and in, and it was a 7-0 game. Still in the first. Zach Saltzgaber going to put this one up. Check it out. Almost caught, tipped, and instead picked up by Requise McDonald. One of 4 forced turnovers in the opening half for the Big Red defense. Second quarter now, Ladarius Jefferson just keeps that one in off on the right side. That short run made it 28-0. Still in the second quarter, Khalil Pimpleton gets wide on the left side, and he takes it in. That made it 42-0 at the half. The Big Reds rolling over Byron Center tonight, 62-7.
It's good to get the regional championship. It's the first time in school history we were able to win it here at home due to the fact that our field is in such great shape, and our kids made history tonight with winning the regional championship here at home. So we're excited about that, and we get a chance to stay together another week.
So in one Division III state semifinal game, Muskegon will get the winner of this next matchup, Edwardsburg at Chelsea. We sent our photographer Joe Belil on a 116-mile trek from Grand Rapids to Chelsea for this one, and in the first quarter, Joe got faked out of his shoes. Nick Bradley, the handoff, goes in untouched. The two-point conversion was good. It was 8-0 Edwardsburg. Still in the first, same score. Chelsea's Jack Bush finds Bryce Jubenville. That made it 8-7 Edwardsburg. To the second quarter we go. Same score. Edwardsburg's Cameron Ekiake gives it to Nick Bradley. 38 yards later, the young man finds the end zone. The two-point conversion again was good, so 16-7 Edwardsburg. Second quarter, following an interception, Ekiake gives to Nick Bradley again. The two had quite the 1-2 punch. Same play, same result from 50 yards out, though. Edwardsburg takes this one in a thriller, 42-40 in overtime.
All right, in Division 4, Unity Christian pulled off the upset of Benton Harbor last week. That earned them the right to host Lakewood in the quarterfinals. Played this game at Jenison. Unity up. Mitchell Dykstra fakes the handoff, takes it himself around the right side. 25-yard touchdown, and the Crusaders were up 12-0. Third quarter had a 15-0 lead. First play of the half, and Alec Headley's going to carry it up the middle and go 48 yards for the touchdown. 22-0 Unity lead. Later in the third, Dykstra going to roll out to his left. He's going to find TJ Van Covering wide open at the 5. Waltzes in for the 18-yard touchdown, 29-0. Still in the third, Parker Skolton plows his way in from 4 yards out. Unity Christian beats Lakewood. They advance to the semifinals, 36-16.
What a blessing for these guys. I mean,
to get out here in a beautiful facility, beautiful night, playing football is great in and of itself, but to come away with a W like this for these guys, that's big for these kids. They've been working hard, and it's fun to see them get it.
Let's head south now to Cassopolis. 10-1 Rangers hosting the 9-2 Yellow Jackets of Concord tonight. Cassopolis jumped out to a 6-0 lead, added to it here in the first. Shane Lose hands off Brandon Anderson, breaks free of the near sidelines, and he'll go 44 yards for the score. Add the 2, and Cassopolis was up 14-0. Early in the second then, same score, and it's Anderson again. This time he goes 45 yards down the far sidelines. Add 2 more as they did most of the night, and the lead had grown to 22. Concord answering back, 4th and goal. Tony Brook Jr., keeper up the middle and in, cut the lead to 22-7, but that was as close as they would get. Again for Cassopolis, Lose, handoff, Tyrese Hunt Thompson scores. That made it 38-7. Cassopolis advancing tonight, big over Concord, 51-14.
In Division 8, Climax Scots traveled to the southeast region of Michigan to face Ottawa Lake Whiteford. And Climax Scots saw their season come to an end, 38-18.
All right, rest of the games are tomorrow. Tune in for Larry Figursky with highlights for those. And coming up after this break, Grand Rapids Drive opened the season with a victory. Also, Griffin's highlights. Stick around. Welcome back to the Football Frenzy. Time to check in on some other sports. Grand Rapids Drive opened the season number 3 at the Deltaplex, brought in the Dancing Usher from Detroit. Then Rex Chapman makes his D-League debut. It was a smashing success. Ray McCallum draws the double team to Nikola Jovanovic for the drive and the dunk. Then McCallum drives again, surrounded, kicks out to Pistons' first-round pick, Henry Ellenson. He knocks down the jumper. Then McCallum's so quick. Look at this take to the hoop. He had 21 points and 10 assists. They also got a big effort from Jordan Crawford, one of the top D-League players. Long three-pointer, and the Drive win it tonight. Final score 134-111.
On to the NBA, where the Pistons continued their road trip in the Lone Star State, San Antonio. First quarter, LaMarcus Aldridge, step back, turnaround jumper. He had a double-double, 14 points, 12 boards in the game. Later, Ish Smith, the drive, finger roll, off the glass and in. But it was too much San Antonio in this one. David Lee, the nice back door. Once he gets it here, Patty Mills, the beautiful cut. Reverse finish off the glass. Spurs 96, Pistons 86.
All right, college basketball was opening night for Tom Izzo and the Michigan State Spartans in Honolulu to play in the Armed Forces Classic against Arizona. And boy, this guy's going to be fun to watch. Miles Bridges. Spartans started the game on a 9-0 run. We're up 17-2. Here's second half. Bridges reverse lay-in. Then Bridges a one-on-one. Dick Enberg would say, oh my. He was fantastic. Down by 3, 10 seconds to play. Tum Tum Naren. Pull up 3. Oh, it's a brick, but it falls. Great touch on that. Game tied at 63. But on the inbounds, Kadeem Allen goes coast to coast and nobody gets in his way. Cats win it. Arizona over Michigan State. Final score 65-63. Also tonight, University of Michigan has just beaten Howard 76-58. Derek Walton Jr., 20 points. Is this like his 8th year in college right now? All right, the stage wasn't nearly as big. Well, that was for Michigan. This is Western Michigan. Broncos open the season against Marygrove at home. Thomas Wilder finds Bryce Moore, knocks down the three-pointer. It's good. Steve Hawkins Broncos this time. Moore open from 3, buries that one. Western off to a 13-4 lead. A few possessions later, Drake Lamont to Jovier Kennedy. Remember him out of Muskegon? Hip-hop with a nice drop. And Western Michigan wins it. Final score 90-74.
On the ice, Griffins and Ice Hogs at Van Andel Arena. Future Red Wings and Chicago Blackhawks when they look the part tonight. And check out Louis Mark Aubry from the corner. Does a lot of the dirty work as he slides down, puts the backhander home. Griffins led it 1-0. Second period now. Joe Hickett's coming off a big hit. Watch this shot. It's actually more of a shot pass. Kyle Crisculo, that's a pretty redirect in front. That made it 2-0. Jared Careau, sensational between the pipes for the Griffins again tonight. His 10th shutout. Nice save there. Actually ties him for 3rd on the all-time Griffin list. And then late in the third period, effort here by Ben Street to look at Mitch Callahan, spin it back from behind the goal line to Mark Laredo, who buries it. Griffins go on to shut out the Ice Hogs tonight, 3-0. Finally, we take you to Wings Stadium. And boy, the Kalamazoo Wings having a tough time scoring goals. Down 2-0 to the Cincinnati Cyclones here. And it's an empty netter from Andrew Yogin. He finishes it off. That made it 3-zip. K-Wings again. Losers tonight. They had not scored a goal in their last 2 games. Shut out tonight by the Cyclones by a final of 3-zip.
Of course, you're listening to that Griffin game tonight. You heard Larry Figursky calling that Bob Kaiser now.
He's in Montreal.
How about that?
Yeah, going to Montreal. So
Makes his NHL debut. How fun was that to be a part of that?
That was great to watch him. You know, I tell people it's like one of your kids. You know, you live vicariously. You see him do something, and then you're so amazed with what they were able to do. He was having a great time last night. It was fun to see.
Did a great job on it.
He did.
It was fun for us to hear.
Yeah.
You know, first goal call, and he.
Yep.
I know he wasn't real happy about it, but it's like Griffins, we were happy to hear it. I know the Griffins were as well. But hey, we hit. I forget the number. I should have checked it before we came, but
way over 200.
We got